Hey guys, so my first time recording with this camera. I look kind of weird, but yeah, see what happens.
I don't have to party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies and that's all I need.
Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. My name is Aki, for those that don't know. Yeah, so I'm in Toronto. I live in Toronto, and we're going through quarantine for due to COVID-19, and I thought that it would be interesting if I did like a weekly vlog. I've always been a fan of vlogs, so I like to know how other people are coping, what they're doing, what works for them, what doesn't work for them, how the culture is in different countries. I think it's like a really cool way to connect, how to make, how people are living their lives. Or maybe I'm just kind of curious in that. I don't know. But since I'm a really big fan of different types of vloggers and their vlogs and what they do on a weekly basis, monthly basis and such, I thought I'd give it a go. So this is going to be part of the first vlog for my week. Yeah, since quarantine, which is not very fun. But yeah, see how it goes. So COVID-19, yeah, it's a very sensitive subject. I do have a lot of family and friends that have been laid off because of it, so it's pretty rough actually right now. And I have a lot of friends and businesses as well, and I know they've been heavily affected, especially those that are just small cafes and small restaurants in the local area. Like, I feel like they've been hit the most, and there's so much I do want to do. Like, I want to help somehow, but it's really hard to figure out what to do. And that's really what's been on my mind. I was thinking of so many different ideas that might or might not work, but everything keeps on changing on like pretty much a daily basis, especially with the information provided on potential reliefs, how that works, what you can apply for, what's the eligibility, when do you have to apply for what. Like, it's because everything keeps on changing, right? So it's really hard to keep up with everything, and it's really hard to figure out what I need to do and when. And I'm very lucky, knock on wood, that I do have a full-time job, but I feel like in this time, like, it's really hard to know whether that's sustainable or not. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be let go tomorrow or the day after. Like, all I know is, like, if I'm okay right now, I'm okay right now, but I don't know going forward, and there's so many unknowns, and that's what makes it a little scary. Really, that's really been on my mind. So in Toronto, for those that are not from Toronto, we're in a full lockdown. So what that means is that all non-essential businesses are closed. So what that means is malls are closed, parks are all closed. From what I remember or heard, maybe that's changed, but the zoo is closed, I think. So there's really like no, I guess, entertainment right now. Everyone should be at home, and everyone's been working from home as well. I think restaurants are able to open if it's takeout only. So if it's a dine-in restaurant, you have to close, but if it's a takeout only restaurant, then that's open. And I know a lot of my friends that have cafes, right? So they've closed their dine-in areas and just open for takeout, but even that is really hard. I know a lot of people are relying on like Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes and those types of apps to help them, but they have a very high commission percentage. So even that is really hard on the businesses. And yeah, and then with the whole grocery situation, on average the lineup is like an hour and a half to even get into the store, because they're practicing social distancing and don't want too many people in the store. So on the weekends, it's actually insane to go to any supermarket to buy anything. So it's been a rough ride, and even when you go in, a lot of things are out of stock. So like anything related to baking is all gone. No yeast, no flour. Basically the baking outs are completely wiped. So that is literally the situation here in Toronto. It does sound very scary, but I am very optimistic actually, because I always believe that there's always a silver lining, and where there is a crisis, really, there are also opportunities. So I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to look for those opportunities, although I haven't found any. I don't know. I thought that, like, originally my channel wasn't like a vlog kind of channel. That wasn't what my main purpose was for that. But I think given what's happening right now, and there's so many people in quarantine and social distancing and staying at home, I thought that, like, I'm even running out of entertainment, right? Like, how many movies or TVs or Netflix shows can you watch, right? Like, and even that, a lot of the times it's not real life, right? So if you want like real life videos and stuff, I've been really looking at a lot of vlogs and watching a lot of vloggers, and, you know, seeing how their life is going and how, you know, the COVID-19 situation is being affected all around the world too. So yeah, that's why I thought I would, you know, do a video and do like a vlog. I don't know if this is gonna be interesting. I'm not a very interesting person. It might be like the most uninteresting vlog you've ever seen. But if you do find this interesting, that's great. Thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. You do find this interesting. But if you find this completely like boring, then please don't give me a thumbs down. I'll be really hurt. I'm a Pisces, so very, very sensitive. Although it's really weird because I know, like, with the whole astrology, my boyfriend doesn't believe in astrology and he thinks it's like, you know, silly, but I find it fun, so whatever. My rising sign is actually Virgo, so people see me as a Virgo more than a Pisces. So when they realize that I'm actually a Pisces, they're like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're not what I thought you would be. Because, you know, so a little bit of context, I guess, in astrology, like, Virgo is like the opposite of Pisces, so I'm like technically the opposite of myself, or what I show to people is the opposite of who I truly am. I don't know how that works, but that's basically me. So I get confused. So I'm like logical, but like not at the same time. Like, I'm logical and emotional at the same time. So like a lot of the times, like, it's like my head and heart fighting to make decisions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's I guess me in a nutshell. I sound very weird and slightly chaotic, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna vlog for a week and put together a video and see how it goes. Yeah, so I think I'm also going to do a video on the differences between EI and CERB for those in Ontario. It's like a government I guess relief right now that's available, and a lot of my friends who have been temporarily laid off, they're all trying to figure out, you know, what am I eligible for, what's the difference, which one should I apply for. And just because even in the information that's provided by the government, it's changing. Like, every other day there's more information or new information or something's changed, right? So it's really hard to keep up with everything. So I just wanted to kind of make a video on what's going on now, and maybe it will help other people too, because I know a lot of my friends are going through the same thing, and I would imagine there's so many people out there too in Toronto and Ontario going through the same thing. So I hope, you know, my content can help someone, like, even if it's, you know, just for entertainment purposes, at least help a little bit. Yeah, so today is Sunday, April 24th. Sorry, wow, I can't read. April 26th. Today is Sunday, April 26th, 2020, and today is the day one of my vlog. Weirdly enough, it's also my boyfriend's birthday. I did say happy birthday to him earlier, but we're actually in a long distance relationship, so he's currently in Hong Kong, and we have a 12-hour difference, so I said happy birthday to him like more than 12 hours ago for his Hong Kong time. So I was the first person, but to say happy birthday to him, because that's what I always aspire to do, although he doesn't agree, but that's another situation. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. If there are any topics you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try to go through all of them. I mean, since I'm in quarantine, what else do I have to do anyways, right? So, and I always appreciate, hopefully, positive comments. I know there are some negative ones going out too, but hopefully we'll have more positive than negative, and hopefully my videos can help people, because really, that's really all I want to do, like, is really, like, use my experience or my life lessons that I've experienced and gone through, and share them with other people that might experience and go through them, and or maybe help them so they won't have to experience certain negative things that I've done, or that I've had to go through. So yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow. I'm filming my video right now about CRB, as I mentioned before. My happy cup, just water, nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm not that fancy. Just wanted to show you something that I'm actually currently reading. So this book actually is what I'm currently reading. If it will focus, that would be great. Ooh, why won't it focus? Oh, there we go. So it's a lifetime of observations and reflections on and off the court by Wooden, which is actually a Coach John Wooden. And this book actually was it actually came from an interview from Steve Jameson when he was interviewing Coach John Wooden. This was a book that was recommended to me by my boyfriend, who had this book recommended to him by one of his mentors. And basically this book just kind of talks about life lessons actually overall, and what Coach John Wooden thought of, and a little bit of background on him. He's actually known as one of the best basketball coaches of all times, and basically what he thought, his thoughts are of life and observations and such. So I thought it's really interesting. I'm currently reading this book, as you can tell. I'm almost done, but yeah. And this is my little, I guess, side table, bed table. I don't know what it's called. Please comment on this. Comment on the comment section below if you know what this is called. But basically, what I'm like really lazy, right? So once I shower and stuff, I don't like to get out of bed or anything. So this is actually normally from my computer, so I can have like watch a show or whatever before before like I go to bed and stuff. So I put my laptop there. Yeah. So I finally got my hands on this extremely famous ice cream bar. It's called the brown sugar boba ice cream bar. Cover the glare. There we go. It is Chinese. I don't know where it's from actually. Let me see if it says I think it's Taiwanese. I don't know actually, because boba is actually from Taiwan. Oh, I think it's from Singapore. Yeah, it's imported from Singapore. But this one is so hard to get your hands on. Like, you're supposed to get it at TNT, and literally the second it comes in, it's all gone. I've been like looking for this for like the longest time. I've heard about it for so long, but like I've yet to try it. So now I'm gonna try it and let you know how it goes. So it looks like this. It'd be great if it. It literally looks like the boba, like the black sugar milk pearl boba ones, which I am obsessed with. This is really good. How it look like? See a boba right here. I like it. So we decided to make a cup noodle. My mom just failed with her mango mochi that she's been working on, but it turned out really funny. So we're making a cup ramen that we wanted to try for a while. Good morning. Oh, tiring morning. So I'm just making some coffee. I got some nice beans from Parachute. I've never had them before, so gonna see how they are. I always make my coffee with my V60, my handy dandy V60, so yeah.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine.
Done my coffee. Gonna add some fortified soy milk, organic, into my coffee. I'm not lactose intolerant, but I kind of feel like having some soy this morning, so I decided to add soy instead of milk this morning. My mom is making durian pancakes. Homemade whipped cream. That one isn't placed well yet, and then everything is homemade. So this is the final result. So the craziest thing just happened. So good thing I track my banking information and my bank accounts and like all my credit card transaction and stuff pretty much almost on like a weekly basis, if not like a bi-weekly basis. So today I realized that when I was checking my debit card transactions, I saw that there are 2 suspicious transactions, right, that were posted on Monday, and it's like a debit card transaction for a online business that also have retail businesses. Like it's like pretty popular or whatever. But right now in Toronto, all non-essential businesses are closed. So that means like all retail businesses are closed. And if they posted it as if I use my debit card to buy something, that makes no sense, because it's impossible for me to go into the store, which is actually closed, like all over Ontario it's closed, to buy something with my debit card. And who uses their debit card like online? Like you would, like, it makes no sense. And at the same time, like, I don't bring my debit card outside my house like ever, so like makes no sense. So right after I found it, I was like, oh man, that means I have to contact like my bank to like get it resolved, right? So I was on like the phone. Everyone knows about banking, right? If you have to make a call online, like I was on the phone waiting for almost 2 hours. Then they cut me off. Like they just hung up on me. Like I was like, what the hell? Like wasted 2 hours of my life for no reason. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I tried again. And then I waited for, I think, like an hour. And then finally someone was able to help me. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. Because then I would have to stay up pretty much all night trying to resolve this stupid situation, right? Like, and it's like really frustrating. So they resolved it. They've deactivated my debit card. And now I have to go into the branch to pick up a new one. And I was like freaking out because like, you know, COVID-19, nothing's open, right? So I was like, and I know like not all branches are open too, but good thing the person was so nice to help me find a branch that was open tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to go in and get my new debit card, and hopefully that will get like resolved. But they're launching an investigation, so I don't know, like hopefully it will get resolved soon, and I can start using like my like banking again, like online banking again, because like the way you log in is through your like debit card, right? So but if they deactivated it and it no longer works, then you can't really log in, right? So it would make banking kind of frustrating, but it's good that like the bank is open tomorrow, so I'll just go in tomorrow and pick up my new debit card. But yeah, crazy stuff. So remember to always check your bank transactions. So I just kind of came back from the bank. One crazy thing that they mentioned is that apparently a lot of people have reported fraud on their like credit cards and debit cards. So there's like, from the bank's perspective, they're getting a lot of reports. So remember guys, like if you don't check your bank statements regularly during this time, I really urge you to check. And obviously even like outside of this time, but you should always check. Like I check on like a weekly, if not semi, like maybe once a week on average, but sometimes maybe twice a week when I'm doing my budgets and stuff. But remember to keep tabs on your transactions in all your you know, debit cards, credit cards and such, just in case, because you never know, and it's good to catch it earlier than later, right? So that was a week in my life. That concludes the vlog. I don't know if it's interesting. I'm not a very interesting person, so please let me know if what you think of the vlog, whether you want me to make more. Give me a thumbs up if you like this vlog, and click on the subscribe button below. Yeah, have a good week, and I hope everyone stays safe. Bye.